Hello and welcome back to another one of Paul's beer reviews. Hope you're doing well today. I've got a stout to review for you, and it is from the Lancaster Brewery, and it is their Lancaster Black, described as a dark velvet plush stout, coming in at 4.5% ABV. Simple design with the Lancashire rose on it. I reviewed the Lancaster Red on this channel before. Really enjoyed it. I picked this one up last time I was up in Lancashire. I've got family up there, and I popped into Booths. And if you're not familiar with Booths is like the Northern Marks and Spencers. I think that's the best way of describing it. Or maybe the Northern Waitrose. I don't know if they get Waitrose up north, but it was their overpriced supermarket basically. So I went in there to get a few northern beers, and I specifically wanted some Lancaster beers because I've enjoyed everything I've had from them. There is the bottle cap with the rose on it again. 4.5% ABV stout. I'm hoping for good things. Lovely nose on the aroma, quite a spicy aroma. Kind of got some roasted malts and some hoppy notes there as well. Let's see if we can get all of this into the glass. Right, it's quite lively. There she is. Probably not the right shape glass, but who cares? Yeah, dark looking stout. Touch of red bleeding through that. It's not completely jet black. There is a bit of red bleeding through that. You might catch it sort of on the edge of the glass, the light on there. But yeah, it's got quite carbonated, quite a good head on it. Let's give it a wriggle. Like I say, 10 head, quite frothy. Give it a wriggle, get me snouting, get a proper aroma. And it's quite spicy. There's quite a sort of a floral note that goes sort of hand in hand with those kind of coffee and chocolate notes that you get from the roasted malt. But definitely a spiciness, a floral spiciness coming off the aroma. Let's get stuck in. Cheers. Oh, that's nice. That hoppiness that I spoke of in the aroma, that slightly floral note, comes through on the flavour too. It's got a nice, smooth, almost creamy body to it. And that goes really well with the proper roasty, the chocolatey coffee, the traditional notes that you get from roasted malts, you know, roasted grain stouts. So lots of dark chocolate, touch of licorice. And then on the back end, light, smooth, touch of carbonation, roasty notes. And then here comes a bit of spice. A little bit of hoppy character coming through. Touch of floral. It's a nice balanced beer. It's not just an overpowering malty stout. There's a bit of complexity. The hops are doing a bit. The hops are giving a bit of an edge, a bit of a finish to this beer. It's a complex stout, but it's very drinkable. 4.5%. It's borderline session, I would say. I could certainly do with a few of these. As with most stouts, I find, but especially the kind of the regional brewers ones, you just know that's going to be very, very good on cask. I think this beer just lends itself to that. It's a very malt forward beer, but say that hoppy character, that sort of spicy floral notes are just giving it a really nice finish, a really nice bit of balance. You see that red bleeding through there? I feel like now a bit of it's come out of the glass. There's more light eating into it, but it's a really nice beer, this. Very drinkable, nice body, well carbonated, nice and roasty, chocolate, coffee notes, touch of licorice, and then it gets hoppy and slightly spicy. There's a dryness to it, like a dry finish. It's a lot going on with it. It's not a long finish. You your palate sort of adjusts to it. It's like, okay, there's that nice hoppy finish that kind of balances it all out, and then you're left with that dry finish and sort of licorice and chocolate and sort of coffee-ish flavour that you hit initially. That starts with that, and then it finishes with that, and then somewhere in the middle there you get this spicy floral note from the hops. What does it say about this beer? It says appearance dark rosewood black. That's fair. On the aroma, smoky malt with a hint of coffee and chocolate. Smoky? Maybe. Didn't exactly jump out at me. And the flavour, full-bodied roasted malt leading into spicy fresh hops. I have said the word spicy a few times. And they do, they've got like a score thing on the back. See the coloured in dots. They've got a nutty, what's that? No, is that in? A bitterness, sorry. Bitterness, 3.5 out of 5. Sweetness, 2.5 out of 5. It contains malted barley, wheat, hops, water and yeast. And that's all you want. It doesn't have an address for the brewery, which is a bit of a shame. It's got some food suggestions. Try it with a steak and ale pie or black truffle risotto. Well, I haven't got either of them with me. Black is back, it says on the front there. It's a nice stout. I'm assuming this is one of their core range. I'm assuming this is their standard stout, the one that they have. The Lancaster Red was the one I reviewed. I love that beer. Beautiful ale. Really, really nice. But yeah, I tried that one a couple of years ago, and I was really keen to get some more Lancaster beers after having that. This is, again, a beautifully brewed beer. This is the sort of thing I'd love to drop into a pub in Lancashire and have a couple of pints of. It's really, really nice. I've got no issues with that. It's really, really nicely brewed stout. Nice and malty. Lovely hoppy character to it as well, which balances it out. Gives it a bit of complexity. Solid. No issues with it. It's not mind-blowing, but it's the sort of thing you could sit and drink a couple of quite happily. I'm going to give that 8 out of 10. I think that's a really nice beer. Lancaster Black. If you're in the Lancashire area or up north, I got it in booths. So let me know what you think if you've tried it. Did you enjoy it? Are you a fan? Yeah, there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did. I do appreciate that. Till my next one, you take care.